I think it's no secret or surprise to anyone that Call of Duty Vanguard is one of the most hated video games ever, especially the zombies mode. I have struggled to find anyone that praised the game, but I've found a ton of videos shitting on the game. I did not play Vanguard at all. I only saw the release with some people playing the game. That is until recently, where they made Vanguard free to play for a week. So, I did the unthinkable and downloaded Call of Duty Vanguard and decided to give it a fair chance. I know, there's no need to clap. Stop it, guys. It has always been a policy of mine to give everything a fair chance, despite all the love or hate it gets. With this task in mind, I had 3 maps to experience. Fang, or Fong, however the fuck you pronounce that, Terra Maledicta, and the brand new, I say that sarcastically by the way, Shinonuma Reborn, which had a lot of hype. And by hype I mean all 7 people and their dads. I also decided to complete the Easter eggs that exist to get the full experience. In this video, I will be praising the game where it deserves praise and pointing out things that the game did terribly. So in essence, this video is not going to be yet another video angrily shitting on the game. If you want to see that, go watch the other 69 videos that were made with that intent. So let's start with the positives. I'm going to be honest though, there's not many, so don't expect too much. First, I will say that the art looks great for a lot of the features. It's a shame that a lot of the areas in the maps are just grey, so the art direction doesn't get to shine as much as it deserves to, because I think it's pretty neat. A lot of the demons that talk to you look fantastic. I also really like the perk designs and the whole drinking chalices thing. It feels very satisfying and it looks cool from an art design point of view. Killing zombies and shooting them actually feels pretty solid in this game. This might be weird, to say this because I know a lot of people don't like the gunplay of this game, but I actually liked the shooting zombies section, which you'd think means that the game mode is great, but that's because we haven't gotten to the negatives yet. Speaking of which, buckle up because this is going to get quite juicy. First, the point game and economy in this game is awful. I mean, just look at the screenshot. I'm on round 34 and I just barely pack-a-punched my weapons to tier 3, and my perks aren't even fully upgraded. And I did not go down in this game, mind you. In Cold War, by round 34, you'd have all the perks, 3 guns with mule kick, triple pack-a-punched, and this was in Shionuma, where it's round-based and you get 115 points for headshotting zombies. I'm not even talking about the other 2 maps where you get like 30 points for killing zombies. The point progression in this game is just downright bad, and it needs to be fixed. Hell, even armor and salvage gain is pretty poor in this game. Oh, and this is for the future, Treyarch, or any devs that make zombies in general, please never ever put a zombie that shoots a gun. This zombie is one of the most annoying things to deal with. Remember when I said that getting armor and salvage is annoying? Well, when you do, this bad boy will just come through and rip your armor to shreds. He's also really difficult to kill without a wonder weapon or a shotgun. Speaking of which, this game lacks in weapon variety. The Iron Horn shotgun, or whatever it is easily the best weapon in the game, and there's no reason to use other guns besides just for the sake of it. It seems like they wanted to emphasize on shotguns in this game, but it's even more so than Cold War. But Cold War had a nice balance of making shotguns strong, but also making the other guns viable. Oh, and to make your gun stronger, you need to pack a punch, but it costs 7,500 points for some reason. And the box has guns that are already pre-pack-a-punched. I guess it's nice getting a gun from the box that's already pack-a-punched, but it feels, I don't know how to say this, cheesy? Not satisfying? There's just something so nice about killing zombies, saving up points, and pack-a-punching your gun. It's part of the core gameplay loop of zombies. So just getting a gun from the box that's already pack-a-punched just feels weird. The implementation of ammo types was also kind of weird in this game. They added something called the Altar of Covenants to replace ammo mods. And I do like the Altar of Covenants, but it feels like an underdeveloped feature that's still in its alpha stage, as you can only carry 3 at a time, and a lot of them are just rehashed ideas. They need to add a ton more and make you be able to carry more than 3, to at least make this feature even worth considering. At launch there was a lot of bugs and I thought they'd be fixed by now, but it seems not. I mean, just look at this footage. I got this weird glitch where my camera just kept turning when I'm trying to knife or melee a zombie, and it just wouldn't let me. It kept turning around. It was weird. And finally, when I was trying to complete the Terra Maledicta Easter egg, I got disconnected twice in a row. Unfortunately, I didn't get to record this, so you're just going to have to believe me on this one. It seems like even many months down the line, some basic glitches just didn't get resolved and didn't get addressed. Speaking of Easter eggs, the Fang has none, Terra Maledicta's Easter egg is just an embarrassment, but Shinonuma's Easter egg was actually pretty solid. It was a pretty good Easter egg for what it's worth, and it wasn't just another, oh, complete this objective, complete that objective type of Easter egg like Terra Maledicta. It had some pretty fun steps, there are some cool puzzles, and it was just a pleasure to do, to be honest. Now, I want to talk a little bit about perks. This game has in-game perk progression, which I'm a big fan of. I like in-game progression more than out-game progression, but the in-game perk progression of this game works in theory, but not so much in practice, because coupled with the bad point system in this game, you'll be needing to buy perks multiple times to upgrade them, just burning through all your money. Especially in Fang and Terra Maledicta, where you get no points at all, which, by the way, Fang and Terra Maledicta just feel the same, just in two different settings, so it's hardly even two different maps. So in general, this perk system seemed okay at first, especially from a viewer perspective, but in game, it just becomes a huge pain in the ass, and it's not fun to deal with. So yeah, Vanguard still has a lot of issues. Despite all that though, Shinonuma Remastered is actually pretty solid. The Easter egg is fun, the Wonder Waff is fun to use, and it's round-based. Yay! I can't believe we're getting to a stage where we get happy that there's round-based maps in zombies. Which finally leads us back to the question, is Vanguard better after 8 months? Well, slightly. I mean, you still shouldn't buy it. If you can get it for super duper cheap from an IRL seller, sure, go for it. But paying full price, or even half price, is just not worth it. But yeah, I just wanted to give my thoughts on Vanguard since it was free this week, and just tell you if it improved or not, without just throwing a fit and being all angry. Well, let's just hope COD 2024 or Deviation Games comes up with a half-decent zombies mod. I would have loved Infinite Warfare Zombies 2 though.